Hope everybody's having a good day so far. I mean, it's early. It's 10 o'clock. But hope you're having a great start to your weekends out there. And welcome to another edition of Saturdays with Skywalker. Even though I have my name as Cathy Fartwalker, but people get a chuckle out of that. Let's see who's going to be the first to show up. Any trolls that show up, I'm going to do like to quote Negan, I'm going to shut that shit down. So anybody comes on here that's a troll of any kind, yeah, you're out of here. Oh, we got one person. Hi, Alicia. Welcome to my channel. Good to see you again. I was trying to watch some of the live from Vegan Campout, but the amount of trolls in the chat, it's like the older I get, the less tolerance I have for trolls. Well, that's okay. However long you can stay, that's fine. Glad to see you here. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to talk about yet. I always wing it. I'm thinking about trying to do some outreach again down on the green. Every time I go down there, I've done it a couple times. I mean, I've talked to a couple people, but whenever I've gone down there since then, there's really nobody down on the green. It's a very small one. I figure people might be walking their dogs. But, yeah. I'm not gonna give up, that's for sure. I'm gonna keep trying. I just have zero tolerance for any kind of trolls. Anti-vegan trolls, Trump trolls. No. It's been pretty nice here lately. Excuse me. I don't get enough sleep. But haven't had to use the air conditioner the past several days. Yeah, that's great. They're all legends. Unfortunately, I can't go because I can't afford to travel anyway. I'm broke. I'm tired. My feet hurt from the arthritis flare up. And I'm broke until Wednesday. If only I could go to that, but can't. Unfortunately. Oh, excuse me. I can't stop yawning sometimes. Yeah. I have to learn how to ignore the trolls, but it's so hard. I try to do that on Sky's shows. I try to ignore the trolls. Oh, it's no big deal. Like I always say, there are people that are worse off than me. My arthritis occasionally flares up. Hello, El Senor Barney. Are you vegan? Oh, hold on a minute. I gotta mute a couple things. There. Got my phone off. Hey, Martin. I haven't started talking about food yet. I was just waiting until you get here before I start talking about the food. Hi, Singing with Princess. Singing with Princess. Yeah, thank you for subbing. And thank you that you love my content. Hi, Grey Wolf. I have to ask, are you vegans? And are you over 18? And that's the first question. Are you over 18? Are you vegan? If not, why not? Is that a yes to all the questions, Grey Wolf? I like your profile picture. I gotta be like, that's good, Grey Wolf. I gotta be kind of like the vegan version of Rick Grimes on The Walking Dead. Instead of asking how many walkers have you killed, how are you over 18? How many people have you killed? I'll ask, are you vegan? And why? I'd say, why not? Okay, Alicia, great to have you here. Hope you have a great day. Thank you so much. You have a vegan-tastic day, Alicia. Yeah, that's my purpose in life, is to be funny. Like, I've been using to be funny. I call myself Cathy Fartwalker. And my second username is LucilleTheVeganBaseballBat. Hi, Monkey Boy. Are you 18? Over 18? Well, thank you, Singing with Princess. Have you seen my impressions? I do Donald Duck sneezing. I can also do Steve Urkel from Family Matters, the sitcom from the 90s. Did I do that? Party of the year, Carl. Party of the year. Koopa da Poopa, that's a funny name. The newbies, are you over 18 and are you vegan? I could also do Mrs. Wolowitz from Big Bang Theory. Howard, your little friends are here! Hi, Tessa. Good to have you back here. Hi. Oh, that's good, because I had issues a while back. There was two separate occasions. There was children. They were well under 18. They were on here. Because if I swear, I don't want, if I said, when I talk about stuff like what happens to animals in slaughterhouses on factory farms and fur farms and all that other stuff, I don't want to get in trouble with children, No, I can't do Shitler. I don't do a Shitler impression. Oh, Koopa da Poopa. That name's funny. Koopa da Poopa. Like, it's funny when people say my other name, Cathy Fartwalker. It cracks me up. It cracks them up too. And I can't do Shitler impressions. Sorry, none of that. My plan, when I have the money, I'm going to get a small wooden baseball bat, if it doesn't cost too much. I'm going to take some aluminum foil and roll it up thin to wrap it around the bat like it was barbed wire, and put some red paint on the end. And I'm going to call it Lucy, because it'll be a mini version of Lucille. Herbert from Family Guy. I don't recognize that character. I'm not a steady watcher of Family Guy. I've seen it some from time to time, but I don't know who Herbert is. But my impressions are limited. My repertoire, shall we say. Big B Hines. Hound dog. Ow. Yeah, make me start wheezing here. Getting a drink of water. I'm just trying to think of other impressions. Oh, I can sort of do Edith Bunker from All in the Family. Oh, Archie! And I can, there's a famous line from the original trilogy. It's a trap! Imran Khan, hello. Welcome. Man, it's such a nice day out. I should be out taking a walk somewhere down to the green or something. Good morning, Imran Khan. A little bit of arthritis flare up in my feet, but it's no big deal. Like I always say, there's always people that are worse off than me, And I hope everybody's having a happy weekend too. Later today, like tonight, there's going to be on the street where I live, there's going to be a block party, and I don't know why exactly. But I don't know, I'll probably check it out later. I've been rewatching for probably it might be the fourth time, The Walking Dead. I'm on season 7, just watched that episode, and where Negan found out Spencer did have guts. If you know, you know what I'm talking about. I gotta see if any of the libraries have season 2 of Dead City and season 2 of Daryl Dixon and season 2 of Those Who Live. I hope not, Martin. Probably will be though, unfortunately. Like a friend of mine, there's gonna be a fundraiser picnic I've been to this person's house a couple times, and I brought my own food, but because aside from the fruit salad, which was homemade, which was delicious, they were eating dead animals, unfortunately. I think dead chickens, and probably dairy cow, ground up dairy cow. I don't know, but I told this person I don't want to go because if I can avoid it, I don't want to be around people eating dead animals, and I don't want to have to smell them either. Because sometimes it's unavoidable when people in the neighborhood, because I have my window open upstairs with the fan. I don't have it on now because it's nice out, but sometimes I can smell people grilling some kind of dead animal or in the neighborhood. I don't know. It's just disgusting. Oh, thank you, Imran Khan. I don't know. I'm surprised I have 307 subscribers. I never thought I'd have 30, to be honest. I mean, I can't go out and I've never been to a vigil. I've tried to do outreach, on a small scale around here, but people I talk to, I don't know any vegans around where I live. And it seems like no matter what I say, they still continue to purchase animal products. So I'm not going to go to that picnic tomorrow. The last 2 times I went, this woman has an in-ground pool, and those 2 days were hot. So I took my shoes and socks off and sat on the steps, in the water up to my waist, and it was so refreshing. I wanted to stay in that water until I turned into a raisin. Well, yeah, that's true, Martin. And I repost other people's stuff. I like to mix it up too with music, different kinds of music, funny stuff like the wet fart song. That, of course, I had to post that repost it because it was so funny. And then stuff about shows I like The Walking Dead. You know, I always say that if The Walking Dead had been filmed in Connecticut, where I live, instead of Georgia, I would have gone to audition to be a walker. Yep, I'm serious about it. I would have. And I heard somewhere that they recycle the people that play walkers because there's so damn many of them. But yeah, it's easy to imitate a walker. You just go rah, rah, and shuffle around. And if I was a walker, I'd want either Michonne to take me out with her katana sword or Daryl Dixon with his crossbow. I do like to say easy peasy lemon squeezy a lot, especially at that trivia night, 80s trivia night thing I went to, especially with the music questions. I kept saying, oh, that's easy peasy lemon squeezy. And there's this channel, I just subbed to it recently on YouTube. This guy, he does a great impression of Daryl Dixon. It's so spot on. Oh, not yet, Martin. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Because it's funny on The Walking Dead, they never call them zombies. They're walkers, biters, roamers. There's like a half a dozen different names different groups call them. I'll have to see if it is available over here. Oh yeah, Martin, I had oatmeal for breakfast. I put walnuts in it and raisins and chia seed and some wheat germ. I tried to make sweet potato french fries last night and it failed. It came out crappy, so I don't know. I don't know what I did wrong, but they didn't come out that great. I threw them outside. Maybe the birds would like them, peck at them. Because what I thought was a big red potato that I got from the food truck the other day. It was in with like 4 or 5 smaller red potatoes. It turned out to be a round sweet potato, which I've never seen a round one before. They're usually like oblong shaped. But Monday, I can't wait for Monday's the 1st. My Snap card will be full so I can get some more stuff in the house. It's not like I don't have any food in the house. I have plenty of that, but it's just, sometimes I want something that I don't have. I have a vegan pizza in the freezer. That might end up, I don't know. I better eat those fresh vegetables I got from the food truck, like the snap peas. I've been eating them since every night at supper time since I got them. But I don't know. It's just so nice out. I might take a walk after I do the live stream, which I never know how long it's going to last. Yeah, I have a Daya pizza with meatless pepperoni on it. I've had it before. But I'm kind of waiting because, like I said, I need to eat those fresh vegetables. Oh, the blueberries, they're gone. I finished those earlier. But they were pretty much good-sized blueberries from the food truck. And the raspberries, I ate them the same day because they go bad too. They can go bad very quickly. And I'm not going to waste any raspberries leave no raspberry left behind. Now with me around, if I ever went to go raspberry picking, I would decimate the patch. I just love raspberries and blueberries. Like you go pick. One time I went picking strawberries, and they weigh they charge by how much it weighs or something. They'd have to weigh me before I go into the berry patch, and then when I come out. Better than eating candy. They're nature's candy in my book. Speaking of books or story, I'm still working out in my brain my Walking Dead fan fiction. I don't think I'm going to ship my character Valerie with any of the other characters, because they're all paired up, because it's going to take place after the prison but before Negan, because you got Maggie and Glenn, and there was Abraham and Rosita. Rick and Michonne a little bit later. So, I don't know. It's funny how people try to ship Daryl and Carol on The Walking Dead, but they're more like siblings or besties than anything romantic with them two. Oh, hi, Latfa. Good morning, or whatever time of day it is wherever you are. So far, no trolls. I kind of was hoping there would be, so I could, again, to quote Negan, shut that shit down. You gotta rear back. Shut that shit down. Oh, it's 3:21 p.m. So it's the hell time is it here? Oh, it's after 10 o'clock here, so you're 5 hours ahead. Okay. I'm doing good. I'm don't mind my yawning. That's a common occurrence with me. I don't get enough sleep. And my feet, they're not that bad. Sometimes I have arthritis flare-ups. Sometimes it behaves itself. But my feet, I've been using this lotion at Dr. Teal's. It has Epsom salts in it, and aloe vera and shea butter, I think it is. Whatever. It makes my feet feel good, but it doesn't help the arthritis part. But they're okay. Like I say, there's other beings in worse situations than that. As I say, some people complain about a hangnail. I mean, like, really? Last night at the opening of the driveway where I live, because it's a duplex, the people next door on the other side of the driveway here, they were outside last night and they were setting off some kind of sparklers. It wasn't that loud, but it was just annoying. Let's see. Oh, I gotta switch my hands. My hand's going to sleep. Hands get tired holding the phone. Like I mentioned a while back, I tried to get one of those gizmos to put the phone in so I wouldn't have to hold it, but my phone was too big to fit in the one part of it. I have to see if maybe get another one, or just, I thought about using my little easel to set my phone on. I might try that next time. I forgot to bring it upstairs. I was gonna I was thinking about doing it today, but I had to go down to get it. Yeah, I figured if I get I have a small easel when I did my paintings on, like my phone could sit on there, you know, like it would be like here. Yeah, because I already have an easel. I don't have to go buy something special, you know. But oh, I heard we're supposed to be people are going to be getting a little raise in their SNAP benefits starting in September, I think, or October. So that's good. I think I'll be getting $6 more. But when I go shopping Monday, I really don't need to get any fresh veggies because I still got a red pepper. I got 2 zucchinis. I got some broccoli still. I got snap peas and some other kind of beans. I'm not sure what kind they are. They're like a pale, the outer part is pale. The bean pod or whatever you call it, has like speckles on it. What else? I got an ear of corn, so I really don't need to get fresh vegetables. I got some fruit, but I'm gonna probably get some grapes. Maybe more blueberries. I don't know. I was trying to think. Oh, excuse me. Of what other impressions I could do if there's any. Donald Duck sneezing, Steve Urkel, Mrs. Wolowitz, Edith Bunker. I don't know. But I was looking for more funny filters that were free so I could do more funny stuff with my face. Like I did before in my shorts. Oh, yesterday I got my free calendar for next year from PETA. It also had 3 greeting cards, blank ones. Some address labels, a little desk planner, and a little book of puzzles. So that was interesting. That's something new. Because I've been a member of PETA for 35 years. They've been around for 45, but I've been a member for 35. And it's funny, I joined them before I went fully vegan. Before I went totally vegan, as far as what I ate goes. Because I knew it was raw the fur, and I could never stand the smell of dead skin, aka leather. I knew. But anyway, so now I put the calendar where I can find it. Because I'm waiting for my what's called a 1099 from last year about my Social Security benefits for the renter's rebate. They need that. And I called Social Security almost 2 weeks ago now about it, and they were going to send me a copy, and I haven't gotten it yet, but I guess they're slow. I have until the end of September, so they better get it to me pretty soon. Otherwise, I might have to go to their office. It's in the next town. There's a Social Security office. I might have to go there and get it if I don't get it. I'll wait till the end of next week or so and see what happens. Because I need that renter's rebate for an oil delivery. Because where I get heating assistance, I don't know what their budget's going to be like, with that asshole cutting a lot of shit, If anybody deserves to meet Lucille, it's Schittler. Somebody needs to go all Negan on him. If you know. I think if he ever got smacked in the head with Lucille, all that would come out of his skull would be cobwebs and dust. Oh boy. Pardon my yawning. It's hard to stop. And it's contagious too. So if I set off people yawning, sorry. If I cause a tidal wave of yawns. I was kind of hoping a troll would show up so I could have a little fun with them. I don't know. This might not be a long stream because anybody that's here now already knows about veganism. So it's like preaching to the choir, as that saying goes. Yeah, where's that one that called me grandpa or grandma or some damn thing? And in one way it's good, it's troll free, and another way it's kind of fun to mess around with the trolls, you know? You gotta have a hobby. I did end up borrowing $5 from a friend of mine. I'll pay them back Wednesday. They know where I live because they're right next door, the duplex. But it makes me feel less broke having at least $5 in my wallet. But Wednesday my check will be in. I get direct deposit. Martin, yeah, I checked it out for a brief moment, for a hot second. But all the trolls in the chat, holy crap, are like, you gonna say, holy crap, or holy shit. There's an infestation of trolls on their channel. It's horrible. The crap they say. They're pathetic. They're pathetic little scumbags. They have no life. Zero empathy for animals. They only care about their own damn stomachs. They don't care about the suffering the animals go through. Hi, Anna Durai. Am I pronouncing that correct? Or Anadarai? I don't want to mess up your name. I put a V on my hat. I'm pretty good, kind of tired, could use more sleep. But that's a common thing with me, I don't get enough sleep. So nice out today. I'm gonna have to go for a walk after. And I'll check out that block party, but if there's the smell of cooking flesh, I'm coming back home. Oh, it's not clear. Was it pixelating? I can't tell on my end. Whee. Yeah, I can't tell if it's clear or not. Hi, Farhan Aslam. Pixelating. Oh, crap. I hate when that happens. I can't tell. It looks fine from where I am. I don't know. So that's why I'm glad you let me know about that. That's good to know. Hi Terry, how you doing? I'm from the US, well, Connecticut, on the East Coast of the United States. Oh, that's good, Terry. Yeah, this country here is turning into a fascist regime. The way he's turning the National Guard against the citizens here, that is a declaration of war if you look at it from a certain point of view. It's nice to meet you too. Yeah, let's hope so, Terry. Because he is both mentally and physically unfit to run anything, especially a country. That's what my brother just died almost 3 weeks ago now. He passed away from he had congestive heart failure. I don't know how long he had it, but he had the same thing. Yeah, because there's bruises on his hands. There's something about his kidneys too. Shitler, that's what I call him. Let's hope it. I will not. None of us here will shed a tear. Nobody I know. Well, there are people that are indifferent about the situation, but one thing when he's gone, bye bye. Not gonna shed a tear. Ding dong, Shitler's dead. Anadurai, I would advise you not to come here because of the situation. I would tell people to stay away from the United States because it's horrible here. This country's turned horrible because of Shitler and his bootlickers. The maggots are morons. They hate kids. I'm sending away for that shirt in Sky's store that says MAGA hates kids. Because Shitler's a pedophile and a rapist and every other damn thing. Yeah, he should, Terry. I would hope he would. But I really, I highly doubt it too, because isn't he the one that likes to hump couches? Well, it's not a good time to come to this country, not with Shitler in office. My advice would be please don't come here because of what's happening. They're deporting people that should not be deported. They should deport Trump and his family, and all the maggots need to be deported. Because people are not illegal. There are illegal drugs, but people are not illegal. Especially when they go after children, deporting kids like that kid with I think it was a little boy, a little child that had cancer. Yeah, that's what Terry, yeah, don't do it. Don't come here. It's not a good country. Not with the Gestapo and these Nazis in charge. And I don't know how people can still support them. They're brain dead. These Trump bootlickers and simps and cucks, they're brain dead. He's doing everything possible to hurt this country, like turning the National Guard against the citizens. That is wrong. I know, I read he wants to, one of those January 6th terrorists that died, he wants to give her a military honor. She wasn't in the military, she was a fucking traitor. Her name was Ashley something or other. She was a fucking traitor. She doesn't deserve any military. That's dishonoring veterans. That's horrible. How you can agree with what he does is beyond me. Yeah, that's it. Ashley Babbitt. She doesn't deserve shit. She needs to be, I don't know, just dig a hole in the ground, throw her in there. She doesn't deserve any military benefit, any military stuff. She was not in the service. You know, it's like every damn day there's something new with this so-called administration. People should be upset about the National Guard and everything, every damn thing that happens. And the maggots are going to be affected too. Some of them are regretting their decision, but hey, yeah, FAFO, fuck around, find out. They're going to get what they deserve, the ones that voted for him. When they start getting hurt by, you know, Medicaid, Medicare cuts, and food benefits, and all the different things. Hi, Veganic Tomato. Good morning. They're gonna cry, and I won't sympathize with them because they deserve whatever they get. They're gonna suffer with the rest of us, and I hope they suffer even more. Exactly, Terry. There's no excuse for that. For those assholes that voted for that piece of shit, especially women that voted for him because he's a fucking rapist and a pedophile and a pussy grabbing moron. Good morning, Philip. Women that voted for him and support him probably want their pussy grabbed too. That's my opinion. In my opinion, they're disgusting piece. They shouldn't call them. I don't know. I just, for the life of me, I cannot understand how anybody could support that piece of walking shit. And I hope his time on this earth, I hope he goes sooner rather than later. The sooner the better. Because his crappy diet, take him out. Eating dead animals. He's a quicker way to get to the grave. I thought about looking into seeing if if there's any vigils at any slaughter. That on Google slaughterhouses in Connecticut, there are some. The only thing is, I don't have a way to get there. I'd have to ask somebody to drive me, and it's like, I hate to do that. I mean, locally is fine, but going too far, no. Well, like next month, there's a free concert in Middletown, Connecticut. That's quite a distance from where I live. There's a that group, the Spin Doctors, that had those two hits back in the 90s. Two Princes and Little Miss Can't Be Wrong. They're supposed to be playing in Middletown the end of next month, and it's free. But I have no car. No car. Veganic Tomato, that's like my favorite Martian. Yeah, it is a good song, Terry. Those are the only two songs I know by them, but it would be cool to go see them, but it's no big deal if I can't, you know. That sounds like a good name for a show, My Favorite Martin. A little spoof of My Favorite Martian. uh, oh yeah, that was a good TV show too. My Favorite Martian was on in the '60s with Ray Walston. I think it was Ray Walston and Bill Bixby were in the TV series. I think it was Bill Bixby. He was also in the Incredible Hulk TV series with Lou Ferrigno. Oh, she was? I don't think I ever saw the movie version. Speaking of movies, next Wednesday at this one library that has free movies on Wednesdays and Fridays. Next Wednesday, it's the latest Karate Kid movie, Legends. I can't wait to see that. I'm gonna shut that shit down. Um, yeah, yeah, it was David Banner, yeah, that Bill Bixby played in it was on in the 70s. I don't know if that is or not, Terry. It could be that asshole. I hit him from the channel. A fucking moron. That's not even remotely funny. The way whoever that asshole was corrupted my name. Figuratively speaking, I would get Lucille after that piece of crap. Because Lucille is hungry, is thirsty, whatever, like Negan would say. And it's funny because the first time I heard what he had named the baseball bat Lucille after his wife on the show, my mom's name was Lucille, and that's my middle name. Oh, thank you, Martin. Oh, on the Walking Dead, Negan, his baseball bat, he named the baseball bat Lucille after his wife on the show. And Jeffrey Dean Morgan's wife in real life played his wife on the TV series. She was just in one episode, but like his backstory, he'd been a gym teacher before all that crap happened, you know, whatever. Yeah, you picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. Yep. With I forgot how the rest of it go, what the next line is. And my middle name, my mom wanted my middle name to be Mary, but my dad insisted on Lucille. But that's all right, whatever. Now, if I was born down south, I would be Cathy Lou. Oh, Lucille Ball, she was a hoot and a half. I used to watch I Love Lucy. I have a DVD of one of the seasons of the show. You got some splaining to do, Lucy. That's a crappy impression. But yeah, he put on the show, Negan wrapped some barbed wire around Lucille, so did more damage with that, especially to Abraham and Glenn's heads. Oh crap. That is traumatizing, that episode where what happened to them. It was very traumatic. Because the character of Glenn Reed had been on the show since day one, episode 1. And he was a good guy. He saved Rick's ass in that very first episode. And he had been a pizza delivery guy before all that happened. Oh yeah, Richard's Lucille. Yeah. Lucille! Some people call my mom Lucy. And it's like, our dad's name was George. My oldest brother's name was George. My other brother Harold was named after my mom's brother Harold. And I was named after my father's mom. Her name was Catherine, but they called her Katie, even though it was spelled the same way as mine with a C. That's one thing when you know, like, anybody asks my name for whatever reason, I say Cathy or Catherine with a C. C. Oh, thank you, Veganic Tomato. Yeah, Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Shine bright like a diamond. Yeah, Mary is nothing against the name Mary, but it's, you know, Lucille is not as a common a name, I think. But so I could also go by Lucy Skywalker because, you know, Luke, Leia going with the L theme. I could call myself Lucy Skywalker. Oh, here we go. You're an asshole, Dr. Evil Carnivore. You're a fucking pathetic little asshole who has no life. Thank you, Martin. Assholes like that, they have no fucking life. They're pathetic. Pathetic beyond belief. Thank you again, Martin, for doing that. Yeah, it's good to shut that shit down. I'm going to be quoting Negan a lot. Veganic Tomato, we need to get Troll Away. Troll Away spray. I'll call like one of those 1-800 numbers. 1-800 Troll Away. Maybe next week, I'll have my little Lucy bat. Because I got red paint. I'll put some on the end of the bat. I think it'd be better if I did it before I wrapped the, like, roll little strip, a strip of aluminum foil to mimic barbed wire around it. I think it'd be better to put the paint on before that. I put the fake barbed wire on it. Just for funsies. Because you gotta have fun. Yeah, what an idiot, troll asking if I'm a grandma or a man, whatever. At least I'm not an asshole. Mary, Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? With, how did the rest of that go? Then there's that song by Ghost, Mary on a Cross. Oh, there was that song by the Association from the 60s, Along Comes Mary. The only song I know of that has my name in it, Cathy, is Cathy's Clown by the Everly Brothers. Oh yeah, Proud Mary, Ike and Tina Turner. And then I like the cover by Creedence Clearwater Revival too. Rolling on the river. I can't sing for shit. Other than that song, Let It Be, Mother Mary, and that song, Let It Be. Oh, speaking of the Beatles, a while back I bought a cane in case I ever need it for anything, if I have any issues. And it's like a coppery color, like a brand new penny. So I call it, instead of Penny Lane, I call it Penny Cane. Lol. Oh. Oh. See, it does make things a little interesting when one of those asshole trolls pops in. Have some fun with them. They don't have any guts. Like, they're no life. They have no life. They gotta come on a channel, on vegan channels, and say stupid shit. It's disgusting. Yeah, raise some cane. Like, there's a song by Bruce Springsteen from Darkness on the Edge of Town. Adam raised a cane. Different kind of cane. They used that song the very last episode of Sons of Anarchy. I know exactly, Martin. They should have sensible questions. I don't mind vegan curious people. Non-vegans that are vegan curious, that's fine. We can educate them. But when they say stupid shit, then it's like, no, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, that's a classic. Citizen Kane. Kane's Mutiny. Mutiny on the Bounty. That reminds... Bounty. That's funny. There's that song by Styx called Renegade. Renegade, you had it made, been treed for a bounty. I used to joke around and say he was treed for a paper towel because there's a company called Bounty Paper Towels here. on my thumb, then that knuckle. Been having a little bit of arthritis. It's kind of stiff. So yeah, I can't raise my thumb up any higher than this. That's as far as I can go with the thumb. Rosebud. Yeah, that's a classic for sure. Like another classic older movie is Casablanca. Keeping my I stuck a sticker on this too. Woo! Oh. Veganic tomato, I'm sorry to hear about that. But that's kind of funny. Sorry to hear about that your T12 vertebrae is cracked. That's funny, Martin. Yeah, because that's a classic. Humphrey Bogart. Here's looking at you, kid. Oh, my nose is itchy. And that does sound painful. You got, so Veganic Tomato, you got back issues too. We should be comic books. We got back issues. Yeah, that's got back problems are no joke, really. But that, your comment about you always knew you were a little cracked, that was funny. I know it's like when I do housework, I can only do a little at a time because I have to stop because my back, like the lower part, it kind of, I calls it kind of grabs and it gets tight. And I have to stop. But you know, I mention anything like that to my regular primary care doctor and whoosh, goes in one ear and out the other sometimes. One time when I was volunteering phone banking, that was a few years ago, a couple years ago or so, whatever it was. the I got nobody else. I mean, there wasn't really anybody else at headquarters, so my back was bothering me from sitting too long. So I got down and laid down on the floor for a few minutes. And Matt, my buddy Matt, comes in. He goes, I go out for a few minutes, then I come in and you find me laying on the floor. Yeah, I said, I'm doing my imitation of a rug. It's a shame about that too, Martin. Yeah, we're young at heart in our brain, in our mind, but the body betrays us. I always say that Veganic Tomato. Yeah, you know, either a magazine or a comic book, we have back issues. Somebody said they have more issues than Playboy. Yeah, I was just doing my imitation of a rug, a throw rug. It felt good to lay on a flat surface for a few minutes. Getting up, though, I had to get a hold of a chair to stand up. It's not a pretty sight. If I get down on the floor and I have to get up, it's like, oh my God, why did I even get on the floor? Get out on the floor. And I was just thinking of that song, Boogie, Oogie, Oogie, till you just can't boogie no more. Oh my God. It's funny too, on Bren's channel, that one-man band from Canada. People in the chat love the name Cathy Fartwalker. And it's funny because last night somebody said they'll never not laugh at that name. I said, I'm glad. That's my purpose in life, to be funny. Get on up. Especially when Bren says it. He sees me in the chat when he's doing the regular streams, not playing a gig. Like last night, he was at a gig. But it says the full name, Cathy Fartwalker, LucilleTheVeganBaseballBat. And I got a running joke on that channel about feet. Sometimes I spam feet in the chat. Gray Wolf. Fart smeller. Yeah, I called myself Fartwalker just to be funny, because I think no matter how old I get, farting is funny. It'll always be funny. It'll never not be funny. I could be as old as Yoda and still find farting funny. Beginning Tomato, that's almost like Sky's theme song. Everybody farts, even though people don't want to admit it. Everybody farts. And if you're in the bathtub or a sauna or hot tub and you fart, you have fart bubbles. Oh my God. Farty stick? Oh geez, that's funny, Martin. Farty stick. A farty party. Everybody got their party horn in their butt. Toot toot. Beep beep. Oh my God. Oh geez. Yeah, that can be dangerous if you light your farts. Like, I remember that episode of 2.5 Men. Oh God. Did he blast off into outer space afterwards? Oh my God. Holy shit. That can be dangerous. Hey, you know what? Instead of firecrackers, people should just light their own farts on fire instead. And I always say, why can't we use that as gas for cars? Back up to the gas tank and fart in your gas tank. And it doesn't cost anything. You know, it's free natural gas. And if you eat a lot of beans, that's even better yet. Never have to go to a gas station again. It's a renewable energy source. Human farts. Let's have a farty party. Hello, the Abril show. Are you over 18? And are you vegan? Martin, oh geez, that's funny. A saying in French, he farts higher than his arse. Oh. Yeah. That's one thing about not having any roommates anymore around here. If I can fart all I want and not have to say, excuse me. I don't have to apologize for the gas. And it's better to let it out because it can be unhealthy, seriously, if you keep it in. Keep that stuff bottled up. That's not good. Not good at all. I think my mom told me, I don't know, there was somebody on somebody's headstone, the epitaph read, "Let thy wind blow free, keep in mind in was the death of me," or something like that. So you gotta let out all that gas, whether it's burps or farts. The human body is a symphony of sounds. You got sneezing, burping, coughing, farting, hiccuping. I think I covered it all. I remember that veganic tomato. That's funny. I fart in your general direction. I haven't watched that movie in ages. I should probably watch it again. But the libraries are closed because of the Labor Day. The one up the street is closed today, unfortunately. I can make mouth farts, you know. Oh. The Monty Python's funny, that show. Oh boy. That's another imitation I can do. Or impression. That was me doing it. That wasn't an actual fart. I know I'm behaving like a 6-year-old instead of a 63-year-old. I don't care. Do I care? Nope. I wonder if there's, I was just thinking of something funny, a little play on boa constrictor. How about Noah constrictor and Monty Python? Yeah, some people blame it on the dog. Well, I don't have a dog. Oh. Oh yeah, I did get a new subscriber with Singing with Princess. They did say earlier they subscribed, so now I'm up to 308, I think. I can't tell right now, but that's cool. my brother Harold, or Harry, as some people call them, could burp part of the alphabet. Yep. Oh, I do have 310? Oh, wow. That's cool. That's 3 more than I had before. Woo! Partay. That's a lot more than I really honestly thought I'd ever have. Woo. I'm thinking about what to have for lunch. I ate half of a Beastie Burger last night. I'll probably eat the rest of it, heat it up in the microwave, and eat it for my lunch. Maybe slap it in between 2 slices of bread. Bye, Martin. He's only joking, folks. He's only kidding. He always says that. That and the eye rolling thing. Yeah, that's probably what I'll have for lunch. Because those Beastie Burgers are good. They're made out of seitan. And they're very, I don't like to use the word meaty, but they're very dense, I guess you could say. So, and the way my appetite is, I don't, I couldn't eat the whole thing. So I saved. Yeah, there goes the eye roll. I know it's Martin's eyes because it's too nice out. The sun's out. It's a nice day today. No thunder, no rain. It's just Martin's eyes rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep those eyeballs rolling. I wondered why they were kind of cleaning the street yesterday, doing stuff. I don't know what the hell they were doing yesterday. The street right across from where I live. 4 o'clock yesterday morning, they're over there doing something noisy. I don't know what the hell it was. That's because of that block party on Elizabeth Street later on. I think it's going to be from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. Hi, Donna. Welcome to the insanity here. Talking about farting before. That's a renewable energy, clean energy source, or at least renewable energy source. If you could fart in your gas tank, then you would never have to go to a gas station again. That's what I was saying before, Donna. Because I was talking about, I'll never not find farting funny. And you can quote me on that. Had a couple of trolls, but hopefully they'll stay away. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to mess around with the trolls. What's new? New Hampshire, New Haven, New York, New Jersey, New Mexico. That's an old joke. Not really much new here. Weather's been nice lately. Don't have to use the air conditioner fans, which I like. Just thinking about what to have for lunch after. Maybe go for a walk. Oh, geez, what's new, Pussycat? That Tom Jones song. What's new, Pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, I can't sing. I don't want to inflict that on anybody. Was that Peter Sellers in that movie? I think I remember seeing it a long time ago. Peter Sellers was in it, I think. Therefore I am. I am. There's this channel I found recently. This young Irish fella, he has Tourette's, but it's he like that expression goes, he owns it. He He is so freaking funny. And he laughs at himself, so it's okay to let you're laughing with him, not at him, because he has people are yelling outside, it's distracting me. Hold on. But anyway, you know how people with Tourette's, they have certain words that they, when they have a tic. Well, this young fella, his name is Louis Cue Ball, he goes by. You hear a lot of caramel and wankers and bullocks. And he smacks himself in the forehead, and then he says things that his tics make him say, and he laughs at himself. He laughs at them. So it's like, you know, it's okay to laugh with him, not at him. And he is so funny, especially when he tries to read like children's stories or rhymes. And he tried to play that game. Well, in the United States we call it Operation, but they called it something. He called it something else. And he tried to play Who Are You to, and it's funny. He is so funny. And he's got a great sense of humor about his situation. I mean, Tourette's is serious. But if you can laugh at yourself, laugh, not at yourself per se, but laugh with yourself, whatever. It's funny. Ugh. I don't know why my nose feels itchy. Excuse me. I don't know. Trying to think of what else to talk about. Peter O'Toole. Oh, yeah. Well, right first name, wrong last name. I thought it was Peter Sellers. I know he was in the Pink Panther movies, Peter Sellers. Probably, but I'm inside. But it could be, that's probably it. Pollen. I don't know. Oh. Probably, I haven't seen that in a long time, so I forget. I forget. I don't know if you can hear that people are outside talking kind of loudish. Like, I like to have my window open because sometimes the breeze comes in. So you got to put up with people yakking out there. And then sometimes people are smoking the wacky tobacco. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. I'd have to go look, but it's probably people that live next door, the other side of the driveway, people they know. I'm starting to get hungry because I had oatmeal earlier. Oatmeal with raisins, walnuts, chia seeds, and wheat germ. It was good, but I'm starting to get hungry now. So I'm probably gonna, like I said, eat the rest of my beastie burger for lunch. Maybe have some tomato with it. It's from the food truck. I got one of those heirloom tomatoes. It's like a dark purpley red color. Probably cut off a piece of that. I hope the tomato doesn't scream. Yeah, those beastie burgers are so yum. They come in 3 different varieties. Original, Italian, and chicken ones. Yeah, Food Torture Club. Ha! Yep, it's inevitable. Food torture. Yep. See, that's the running joke here, Food Torture Club. And on Bren's channel, it's, feet. Yeah, who else is in your anti-food torture club, Martin? How many people did you are on your team? One of the things I also got was a little bunch of small carrots, still with the tops on them. I don't know about lately, but used to have a woodchuck that used to come in the yard. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh my God, Donna. Yeah, he is freaking amazing. And my favorite, I love his originals, but my favorite is Ready or Not. It's like, holy shit, that is so good. Oh, he is freaking amazing. And it's funny, his wife is so short because he's like 6'5", 6'4", somewhere up there. He's a tall one. I made a joke the other day in the chat on his channel. That song by Blink 182, All the Small Things. I said, for all the shorties in the chat, because his wife's probably about 5 feet tall, if that. Tina, she's an amazing artist, and I believe Bren is a vegan too. They're vegan, because I saw one of his older videos and he mentioned that. So that's probably where he gets all that energy, because sometimes he would be his regular streams in the basement there, he'd do 6 hours. That's that vegan energy, I guess. We call him the Brennergizer Bunny. I love his cover of Eminem's Without Me. He can do just about any song. Just he's not into metal. He doesn't do any metal, but he can do, if he can't do a song, he learns it on the spot if he gives it a shot anyway. And we have so much fun in that chat over there. The feet thing is a running joke there. Yeah, he is. We say it Brent instead of Eminem. Brent. I can't even say it. Brennan. Yeah, that Ready or Not is my favorite of his originals. It's holy crap. The video is good. He does the podcast with his brother Cameron and Tina, his wife Tina, and sometimes their dog Zen gets in on things too. Yeah, last night sometimes he does gigs where he doesn't take requests. But it's good when he's in the at home doing it, because then we can request songs. And like with the foot thing, I've been requesting Footloose, because like Thursday is Themes Day, and it was songs, going alphabetical order, songs that begin with A, B, C, and so forth. And sometimes I do polls on it. Oh yeah, Martin. Axel is amazing too. Those I reposted that one you did, the jazz themed one. That was oh yeah, he's really good. Axel is. I enjoy Axel's music too. So, let's see what else to talk about besides food. Trying to think of what else to talk about. Yeah, I've seen him out trying to do an outreach later. Go down to the green here. It's a very small green. Oh, there goes that Martin's eyeballs rolling. I keep telling you, gotta be careful. They're gonna get stuck like that. I might end this at the 2-hour mark so I can go have lunch. And maybe do some outreach. Lunch first, then outreach. If there's anybody on the green. I don't know if there will be, but yeah, so I'm trying to think about. Oh, you know what? I got a thing from PETA. I clicked it on the thing about foods that are accidentally vegan. Bisquick is one of them. I'm gonna buy me a box of Bisquick and maybe make vegan pancakes sometime, or biscuits, or use it somehow. And there's some other stuff. There's quite a list. The Smucker's Crustables, they have grape or strawberry jam in them. They're in the frozen food section. But I'd have to check the sugar content because I have to be careful of that. Oh, by the way, am I still pixelating? I can't tell on my side. I hope not. Yeah, more food talk. Haha. Yep. I'm going to write down those things that PETA mentioned that are foods that are accidentally vegan. Just a little bit. Oh, okay. Because I don't know why it pixelates because I can't see it on my side. Everything looks okay, relatively speaking. Hi, 100KP9. Are you over 18 and are you vegan? And if you're not vegan, why not? Or if you are vegan, that's good. Got these little beaded necklace from that 80s trivia night. Everybody got some. I took the yellow ones because they had like orange, and I don't care for orange color. Oh, true. But I gotta keep I move it around a lot because I have to switch hands. Woo, woo, woo. pixelating pixels. If I hold it steady like that, am I still pixelating? Oh, no swimming today. Okay. I just like to sit in the pool, like the in-ground pool I mentioned at that person's house a couple times. See, I never learned how to swim. Donna, that's funny. Yeah, I like to sit. That person's pool. I sat on the steps, took my shoes and socks off, and sat in the water with my. I was wearing shorts and a top, and I'd like to wanted to stay in there until I turned into a human raisin. I should have learned how to swim when I was a kid, but for some reason I don't know why I never did. Well, my parents could have taken me to somewhere to learn how to swim, but it never happened. So they just let me sit in the water like a toad, or a frog, rather. Get all wrinkly, waterlogged. It's so refreshing anyway. One time around a while back when it was really hot, I hosed myself off. Exactly. It's just, I don't know. There's a community center like right across the street, well, on the next street over, but it's a community pool, public pool in there. But the thing of it is, I've heard some stuff about stationary water, like, indoor pools. Something about that brain-eating or flesh-eating bacteria, or something brain-eating bacteria. I don't know. Never mind. Well, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Yeah, somebody just peeled out and got quiet outside, so they stopped chatting. Now it's quiet out there. Good. Martin, yeah, that's true. Because you're supposed to wait an hour after you eat before you go swimming. I told Martin he's gonna watch out. His eyes are gonna get stuck like that. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep those eyeballs rolling. I was just waiting to see if any more trolls show up. Clever. Describing it instead of showing them. like Yoda might say, stuck like that, your eyes might get... I can't do Yoda. My brother could. My one brother could do a great Yoda impression, just like Kermit the Frog. And Fozzie Bear. Oh. Yeah, I should get out and go for a walk instead of sitting around here. My feet might be good for my feet to do some walking. I don't usually eat a lot of potato chips, but these are good. Sweet Maui onion kettle cooked potato chips. They're a bit salty, but I get them once in a while. If you want. I like the ones that are Martin. Food. 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 Bye, Martin. Told you I was getting hungry. Because that oatmeal is digested long ago. Because it's what? Almost 11:45. I ate breakfast about 6 a.m. These are good. Like I said, a bit salty, but sometimes you need a little salt. Because I don't put salt on my food otherwise. Crunch, crunch. Loud crunching sounds. Yeah. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. I should start an Only Foods channel instead of Only Fans. Only Food. Ha. Or Only Feet. Only Farts? Oh, pixels though. Can you see this? Okay, Donna. Did you fall asleep, Martin? That looks like sleeping emojis. There's another potato chip. Uh-oh. Donna AWOL is not acceptable. Yeah, I'm gonna end this 12 o'clock my time. Go do some stuff. Eat lunch, go for a walk, do some outreach. Yeah, you didn't get, Donna, you didn't get Martin's permission. Oh. Yeah, just my back. Yeah, my plan is to have lunch and watch another episode of The Walking Dead. Then after that, go for a walk down to the green with my free literature from PETA to see if there's anybody down there. Oh, Donna's making a smoothie. Yum. What's in it? What's in it? Donna's part of the FTC. Donna's a member of the Food Torture Club now. Oh, Donna, Martin called you a traitor. Ooh, that sounds good. Yum. Delicious and nutritious and cruelty-free. Oh, bananas. I like bananas have appeal. They're very appealing. Yep. It looks where's your cohorts? Where's Atorius and where's Utops and Karen? Where are they? Oh, poor Martin's all by himself here. The anti-food torture club. Had to get a drink of water here. Oh. Oh yeah, chia seeds are good. I put some in my oatmeal this morning. Yeah, gotta get those omega-3s. I like adding stuff to my oatmeal too, like that, like chia or flax, whatever I have. Wheat germ and raisins and walnuts. Sometimes dice up a little bit of apple in there. Makes the oatmeal even better. Yeah, they probably are. Probably are, Martin. They're leaving you on your own. They're off in their respective homes, secretly eating delicious vegan food. Undercover. On the down low, on the sly, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, 'cause I don't know what else to talk about. Waiting to see if any more trolls pop up, so we can kick them to the curb. That's funny. Yeah. Do the strawberries scream when you blend them? Oh, their blenders are noisy. Why can't they make a silent one? Make a silent blender. It doesn't make any noise. Strawberries are sentient, though. They're sentient. They love their families. They just want to be with their families. Can you hear the strawberries screaming, Clarice? Yeah, if strawberries have families, that when you put them in the blender, they'd be a blended family. Who said that? Did I say? Did I do that? Eyes. Eyes, though. Some things I just have to say. You know, can't help it. Mm. Potatoes have eyes too. Some of them. If your potatoes have eyes, you have to poke their little eyes out. I did have 2 ears of corn in my refrigerator. Now there's 1. Yeah, like I always say, I make that joke. You gotta be careful what you say around a cornfield because it's full of ears. Just like watch what you do in front of potatoes because some have eyes. I like that old joke too. Why did the tomato turn red? It saw the salad dressing. Ah, Martin. I heard the clacking of the rolling eyes. Instead of tumbling dice, tumbling eyes. Tumbling tumble eyes. Those are corny jokes. But corn runs in the family. Corny jokes. So it's getting near the end. I'm gonna end this pretty soon, people. I thank everybody for coming here. The ones that showed up and left. The trolls that got timed out. Get a life. That's my advice to the trolls. Get a fucking life. Excuse. That's why if I curse, that's why it's not for kids. So it's always a lot of fun. Yeah, might as well, because 2 hours is good. I mean, I hope everybody has a vegan-tastic day or night, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. Take care of yourselves. It's always fun here, fun to hang out, have a ton of laughs, and hear Martin's eyes rolling all the time and talk about food, torturing poor Martin with food. That's one of my hobbies. Yeah, what are you saying there, Martin? Well, bye, everybody. You're all awesome vegans, legends, and new channel members. Glad to have you all here. Y'all come back again next time you hear. Toodles. Yeah, you are a traitor to your own cause. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Okay. Adios. Hasta la pasta. Bonjour. Auf Wiedersehen. Toodles. Ta-ta. Later, taters. And, have fun fixing your food, Martin. Go torture yourself. Till next time, may the force be with you all. Bye. Over and out. Toodles.